Cycling to Paradise is a contemporary blue-collar romantic comedy love triangle set in Denver, Colorado, where the high plains meet the Rocky Mountains. Mickey, an unwed mother of an autistic child, enjoys a choice of suitors. Tim, an aspiring actor, and Mike, a wannabe architect. As the opening credits roll, all are school bus drivers. Tim is a new hire. Hank, an Assembly of God fundamentalist, takes him under his wing. As Tim learns the job, the audience is introduced to a group of scrappy workers swimming upstream in corporate America. It doesn't take long for Tim to get fired. But rising from the depths of his self-pity, he opts bravely to follow his bliss. He decides to write, produce, direct, and star in his own movie. He appeals to his new friends, a group of co-workers at the school bus garage, to sign on as extras. He also asks Mickey out on a date. The evening begins at Las Cazuelas, a local restaurant.
That's the nicest sipping tequila I have ever tasted.
Smooth.
Dangerous.
Tequila, stage 1. I'm rich. Stage 2. I'm good looking. Stage 3. I'm bulletproof. Stage 4. I'm invisible.
Wow. You scrub up real good.
What's he having?
Tequila shots.
Sure, Patron.
Been here before?
Oh, plenty of times. One of my best friends knows the family.
Guess who?
You didn't tell me you were friends with Audrey Hepburn.
This is Tiffany Mays, my high school locker partner at West.
I suppose you think I'm very brazen or très fou or something.
What are you doing here?
The Silvas are selling their house in Mexico, so I'm running the place for a week or so. Been here before?
It's all Greek to me.
Try the carnitas.
Carnitas Estilo Mexico?
Mexico.
Mexico?
Si, senor.
Sounds good.
I'll be back in a minute.
So, Hank tells me you're making a movie.
Yeah, I've always wanted to.
Well, what are you going to call it?
Baconhead.
Baconhead?
It's a comedy.
With a title like that, it better be.
So, you two going to a movie or something later?
I don't know. What are we doing, Tim?
We're going to a play. Murder Most Foul improv at the Vintage, and then we'll probably go to Racine's.
Ooh, wonderful desserts.
Oh, that reminds me. This woman makes a Mexican chocolate cheesecake that is out of this world.
Ooh, I'll take it up with Rose when she gets back.
Tim and Mickey share a wonderful first date. Then Tim immerses himself in his movie while Mickey struggles with some stressful situations at work, especially with Mike. On a Saturday morning in January, while on a field trip, Mickey uses Hank as a sounding board.
Tim?
Yes, please.
Coffee.
Yes, thank you.
None for me, thanks. OJ, please.
And we'll share one of your monster muffins. Did, Tim get your pages to you?
No, he keeps forgetting.
How's it going with you two?
You know, I haven't seen him since Christmas. Finding time's been a real problem. Oh, that is the biggest muffin I've ever seen.
Farmers need their carbs, honey. Have you decided what you'd like?
2 eggs over easy, sausage, bacon, and a glass of milk, please. Thank you.
Biscuits and gravy.
Thanks.
Surely you two can make time?
I'm glad it's going slow. I wonder about him.
What's to wonder? You young people make romance such an ordeal.
I really do wonder, Hank. He's such an operator, always wheeling and dealing. Restless. I don't quite feel safe.
Once Tim submits to God's law, he'll make a fine husband. Only then can a man give himself to a woman. First God, then woman.
That's 17th century thinking, Hank.
It worked then, it can work now. People like to think that they're masters of their own destiny, kings of their own domain. That's a child's fantasy sold to us every waking minute by the synthetic sunshine salesman of Madison Avenue. The truth is there is only one master, and his son is the only king. Maybe Tim can put an end to this vanity, this impious arrogance.
Tim makes his movie, but loses Mickey in the process. Her suspicions about his unfitness as a husband are confirmed, and her life slips back into old patterns. Out of the blue, seemingly, Mike shocks her with a marriage proposal. Dumbfounded, she stalls, then challenges him to up the offer. Mike responds with his own idea of a perfect date. On a tandem bicycle, they will cycle to paradise. A grueling morning ride ends at a restaurant at the foot of Red Rocks Amphitheater. More cycling. Much more will follow breakfast. Mike urges Mickey to eat properly.
Carb up. We ride about 65 miles today.
So what made you think of a bike ride?
Bicycling is an aphrodisiac.
A chafed vagina is seldom a willing vagina.
I'll come back when you're ready to eat. Food. Eat food. I'll come back when you're ready to order.
I'm ready to order. I'll have a Belgian waffle, lots of syrup, and orange juice.
I'll have what he's having, with a side of sausage.
No sausage.
What, will that put you over your budget?
You need carbs, not protein. A long ride will turn that meat into toxic waste.
I'll have a Belgian waffle and sausage, please.
Orange juice?
Yes. Thank you. So what I want to know is how you knew the Carmody boys would mellow out before you actually talked to them.
Well, think about how good you feel when you clear the air with somebody. Now take that feeling, multiply it by a factor of 10. That's how good the kids feel when they clear the air. They can also share that feeling with a larger group. Youth must commune.
Believe it or not, the date continues. At the end of the ride, with the help of friends, Mike escorts Mickey to a luxury box at a local baseball stadium.
Play ball!
How did you get these tickets?
The tickets are mine. This is my box. Hi, I'm Tom Klein.
Oh, nice to meet you, Tom.
Thank you, waiter.
Lobster ravioli.
It looks wonderful.
Romano?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Buon appetit.
Should we adopt Brett too?
Don't get ahead of yourself, cowboy.
Tell Mickey the world's best baseball trivia question.
Once in Major League history, there were Triple Crown winners from the same city in the same year. Name the players, the city, and the year.
Spell your surname.
K-L-E-I-N.
Are you related to one of the players?
Yes.
Chuck Klein and Jimmy Fox, Philadelphia, 1932?
1933.
So, how much for the bike? How much for the bike?
Louise loaned it. No cost.
And what about breakfast?
$14.
Including tip?
Yes, 20%. I've got the receipt in my fanny pack.
And Manna Bakery?
$32.75.
Really? Just for those popsicles?
All the ingredients for dinner came from Maurizio.
Huh.
Frangelico or amaretto?
Oh, amaretto, please.
Frangelico.
We will be serving tiramisu at the top of the 6th.
And these liqueurs. And the wine. You couldn't get all the ingredients for this wonderful dinner, and wine, and liqueur, and tiramisu for $32.75.
I don't know. None of this stuff was on my shopping list.
Shelley. My wife Shelley, she wanted to give something for this occasion. The liqueurs are from her. The vino was my idea.
And your labor. You're over budget.
I didn't explain the rules to them.
This entire day depended on your friends. I should marry Tom.
Thank you, waiter. You cannot count the free gifts of friendship on the debit side of the ledger.
Well, I had my exercise. I have my nourishment. There's my entertainment. So where's my romance?
In the midst of my mind dwells an enchanted lady, a floating entity, all wind and fire, given to a passion of limitless enormity. She lures me to conceive fantasies of earthly grandeur, etching a changeless landscape of still waters bounded by yielding meadows into the dreamy corridors of my ever-sensual soul. The vision reposes not in some seldom trafficked hallway of my easily distracted mind, but expresses herself through my uncompromising will, transforming what should be an idle daydream into the quest of my existence. Sweet, ghastly apparition, lead me to your breathing twin. I wait breathless on this verdant planet to hold the gaze of her eyes, taste her willful lips, and share for a fraction of a second what for both of us individually can only be called joy. I wait living.
Somebody just hit a home run.